It's yet another day to be thankful and grateful. And so the Charlotte Chronicles is here having your back this Friday, where we just have to appreciate and acknowledge each and every one of you who's played a role in making my episodes and my channel come to a success. 100 subscribers we are loading, right? And with that said, those who are joining us for the first time, don't hesitate to kindly subscribe on this channel, because you'll always have a reason to maintain your sanity. So make sure you turn on the post notification bell in case you have this brother, sibling, or friend who's going through stuff and you just feel like it's about time for them to maintain their sanity. Feel free to share the links, feel free to give them some reference so that we can be able to save the generation and the society. It is to my concern that everyone is reinforcing for change and everyone loves this energy, so don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And criticism are accepted, critics are welcomed. So any day, anytime you feel like, Charlotte, you said something I didn't like, or you did something that is not appealing, it's a free world. Thumbs down are always accepted. And with this being an interactive channel, my description box entails my social media handles, so in case you have to reach out, you want to support her sister, or don't have questions on why and how, you can direct message me. We are all here to save our souls. And so, why do the good people and the kind-hearted people are the ones who are always left out crying and weeping out loud? I just don't understand. Is it because people consider them to be weak? Is it because they have this big heart to accommodate any type of tension? Is it because people just want to take things for granted? Or is it because they're just forgiving, or they're just there to entertain every sort of energy? It has come to my concern that people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did to them, but people will never forget how you made them feel. If you're understanding me, don't be the reason as to why someone is soaking their pillows in tears every night just because you turned them down on that business deal, you took advantage of their generosity, or even you couldn't just return the favor when they needed you most. And to my first point, the people who act as the bigger person are always considered desperate or complicated or just easygoing. You understand what I mean? Why the hell will I just appreciate? Will I just go an extra mile? Will I just sacrifice the little stuff I have to make sure that my friend doesn't go without a meal? My friend is not facing situations, like my friend is I'm always there for my friend. And then all of a sudden, you're acting like you're the one doing me a favor by letting me exist in your life. Is it so hard to just tell someone like, I wanted you to do this for me, and now that you've done it, I'm thankful. I don't think this friendship will go further, or I don't think this relationship or whatever the thing is will take an extra mile. When something doesn't work towards your expectations, or when someone turns you down, or when someone stabs you at the back, doesn't mean like this person is a bad person. It only means that this person was sent to fulfill their cause and purpose in your lives, and it happened, they managed to do so. So all you have to do is just to accept, come to terms with the reality, and just be at peace with the fact like, you've taught me a lesson. I appreciate you are the best person, or I appreciate your company through this phase. As much as things didn't work as they should be, or you turned me down, you didn't return the favor, doesn't mean like we have to be enemies. Like, you never know about tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. You will be here crying today, tomorrow you'll be smiling. I'll be your employee today, tomorrow you'll be my employer. So what goes around comes around. Don't let people strain so much, drain themselves, yet you just know clearly, like, I can't return the favors. But because she has a good heart, because he's here, he's generous, or because he's so kind-hearted, so there's nothing he can do to me. As in, it doesn't mean that this person doesn't have anything to do or they don't have a life to live. It only means that this person treasured you. This person saw you as a friend enough. This person saw you as a sister enough. So, if at all you can't come to terms with the fact that we are not in the same boat, then let this person be. You don't have to take advantage of people's weaknesses for you to be a complete human. And so, in every situation you may be facing, don't turn against people just because they disappointed you. This person may be fearful, or this person may not be in a position to do so. Always make sure that you are checking on the two sides of that coin. Just because your friend didn't turn up the last time you expected them to be there for you, doesn't mean like she's a bad friend. And just because this person keeps inviting you for dinner every day, every night, every meal they're making, they'll have to make sure that you are a part of the table, doesn't mean that this person doesn't have friends or they have a lot to share. This person is just being kind enough. Like, you'll have these examples where you'll be having friends who hang out frequently and they happen to be visiting each other. But sadly, you'll find it that there's this person who's always not ready to welcome the other friends. Like, they'd always welcome themselves to the friend's place. Like, any day, anytime, they'll be the ones visiting the friend. I understand what are friends for. But at the end of the day, you'll come to realize, like, when this person is asked or requested if they have to meet at the friend's place, it will be chaotic. Why? They are not mean. It's not that they are not generous. It maybe this person may be going through situations. Maybe this person doesn't have enough on his plate or in her plate to accommodate the two of you. So there's no reason as to why you're going to backstab people or you're going to give them names, give them titles against their kindness. To the good people out here and to these people who are very accommodative, embrace the spirit. It will pay off one day. Don't get tired of inspiring, supporting, and just being there for one another. You may look stupid, you may look desperate, but just fulfill your cause. And I'm not saying you should go hungry, you should just sacrifice everything for friends or everything for people around you, or you should just let people take advantage of you. What I'm trying to say is, be the reason as to why people believe in change. Be the reason as to why people will always look up to the following day and wake up smiling. Be the reason as to why people will believe in friendships. And be the reason as to why someone would always want to be in your company. Don't take advantage of people's weaknesses or kindness or generosity for your sake. What goes around comes around. And if at all you know what you're doing or you're intending to do something to hurt someone or to turn against someone, you better parent yourself. You better listen to yourself before you do it, because no tears go unrewarded. So let us just make this world global. Let us just be a sister's keeper. Let us be a brother's keeper. Let us watch over ourselves and let us not let people take advantage of us. Because you know what? Life is too short to live in trauma, stress, depression, despair, all in the name of friendship, all in the name of I'm just having this good heart, all in the name of she's very kind. No. If it's worth your energy, you won't have to strain. You won't have to regret on why they existed in your life. I just have to conclude this by saying, like, there are no good people out here and there are no bad people out here. The only difference is what influence people decide to give you, what energy people decide to share with you. Because if people treasure you, if someone sees your worth, their life, best believe you'll have no reason to weep, you'll have no reason to regret. So always take care of yourself, be thankful. Don't be the reason as to why people don't believe in kindness, generosity, and security. Like, people will always be feeling safe once you're around them. And with that said, it's very sad that I have to conclude this episode, and I'll miss you guys, but don't worry, Monday is the day. And as we get through the last week of March, let us make sure we are hitting the 100 subscribers, because April is going to be on another level. Come April, we are going to interact with you guys, we are going to have these debates, we are going to have these sessions where we'll be able to diversify and expand on every aspect come the beginning of this journey. So in case you've been inspired, share, and most importantly, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that on the Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday, you'll always have a reason to believe in something that has always drained you. You'll always have a reason to await the new day, the new dawn, and most importantly, spread the love. Until on Monday.